Today we will be reading this crazy story. It is called The Most Craziest Stories Ever, Part Extra Loco. In one day, a fat ball wasn't in the toy room. They looked for it, but they couldn't find it. Then they remembered that they didn't look in the kitchen. So they go to the kitchen and they find the fat ball into the boiling water. But the good news is that the fat ball was safe. They throw out the boiling water into a giant bucket of cold water. The boiling water turned into cold water. Once the boiling water was cold, they picked out the fat ball. They didn't know who was it. So they put the fat ball in a box so closed with many tape in the box. Another day, they found the box exploded and the fat ball wasn't in the box. They looked for it again. Suddenly, the fat ball was flying to the window and exploded, breaking the windows. They heard the sound of breaking windows, so they go to the windows and all the windows were destroyed. They find the fat ball in the floor, so they pick it up. Suddenly the fat ball put out some smoke. The smoke made them be blind for 3 minutes. When they opened their eyes, the fat ball was disappeared. They didn't know what was happening. Suddenly, the fat ball appeared. When they looked at the fat ball, they disappeared. They wake up in the floor. They found a paper, so they read that paper. And the paper says, "Hello, I'm Nia Nugget." And they didn't know what was happening. Suddenly, they heard a sound of slapping the floor. They go out to check and they find a slipper in the floor. I'm good at it again. The fridge was okay, guys. I didn't mean to write that in the story, but okay, let's continue. The fridge was open and it was empty, only with a piece of cheese, so tiny like a bug that wouldn't be enough to eat, and a piece of tiny tomato, still not enough to eat. They found everything in the floor smashed, and the milk was everywhere. They were so scared and didn't know still what was happening. Suddenly the door collapsed and it fell to the ground. They checked who was it. They found the fat ball. No. They found the fat ball with the windows open, sitting in a chair. They say to the fat ball, "What do you want to do? Let us alone, you fat pig." And suddenly the fat ball escaped for the windows. The fat ball became crazy outside. The fat ball eats the park. The fat ball finds a pool. The fat ball eats the pool. The fat ball became bigger and bigger. It eats everything. The news says, "Breaking news! A fat ball is eating everything. Run!" And the fat ball exploded forever. The crazy end.